So for all of you who've been living under a rock, 4014 will be coming to California this April. And so I figured now's a good time to share my Mainline Steam story. This is 4014's second time coming to Northern California. The first time was in summer 2024. I wasn't there for that though. But I have a valid excuse. I was in Europe, and I got to see Blue Peter, my first mainline steam engine. Now I was really disappointed by the news that I'd be missing 4014, so I looked if there were any steam rail tours in the UK. And sure enough, in one of the days that I'd be in London, there'd be one pulled by BR 45596, Bahamas. But then that got cancelled, and I was ready to admit defeat. That wasn't until I found out Blue Peter would be on its inaugural run. On July 13th, my dad, my brother, and I headed up to Finsbury Park. The station was very busy and hard to navigate as there was a concert going on that day. I simply remember walking up to a National Rail lady and asking her, "Is there a rail tour today?" She said yes and told us what platform, and I'll let the footage speak for itself. 'I smelled smoke right before I saw it pull into the platform. There were lots of rail fans, or as they call them in the UK, train spotters. "60532 Blue Peter is a Peppercorn A2 class, named after its designer, Arthur Peppercorn. It was built in Doncaster Works on the 25th of March, 1948. 15 Peppercorn A2s were built, but 14 were withdrawn and scrapped. Blue Peter is the only one still in existence today. Most of the class were named after British racehorses, including Blue Peter, named after the racehorse Blue Peter. Well, I thought to myself, I missed 4014, but I saw Blue Peter, and that makes up for it. But that would only be the first of two mainline steam engines I saw on that trip. On July 18th, we were in York. Not New York, the old one. My family was in the National Railway Museum when we noticed Flying Scotsman wasn't there. We asked around and heard it was heading to Shildon. Someone told us that left already, but someone told us we can still make it. So my dad and I figured we had nothing to lose and ran up to the station. Turns out we didn't have to run. We had a couple minutes before we got there. Flying Scotsman was designed by Sir Nigel Gresley and built in A1 at Doncaster Works in 1923. Sir Nigel Gresley also designed the largest locomotive ever used in the UK, the U1 Garrett. It was named after the L&R's passenger train, the Flying Scotsman, which ran from London to Scotland. And, depending on who you ask, in 1934, Flying Scotsman became the first steam engine to reach 100 miles an hour. The train had to wait for an Azuma to leave before. After that had left, I noticed the signal had changed from red to yellow and left soon after. Then, I finally got my chance to see 4014. I flew all the way out to Colorado, but man was it worth it. I was on Google Maps looking for good spots for days when I found one in Pierce, Colorado. And well, I'll let the footage speak for itself. 44 came in stopping Greeley before heading out to Denver. I stood on a pile of gravel for a good vantage point. The video does not do this justice, by the way. My ears were ringing, that was so loud. And that's when my phone died. Not to worry though, my dad let me use his phone, so I ran up ahead, which wasn't that hard, she was moving really slow, and got this shot. My friend Sam, who I met at rail camp, was also here in Greeley, though I didn't see him. He chased 4014 all the way from Cheyenne to Denver. If you're watching this, Sam, mad respect. And that concludes this video, but my Mainline team story isn't over yet. I'll be on spring break when 4014 comes through the Feather River Canyon, so you can sure as hell bet I'll be seeing her in California for my first time. And even if I wasn't on spring break, I'm a second semester senior, so I'd see it anyways.